was great to see Huntington with the mayor. It's such a vibrant city. I mean, partly I think more people just need to visit. More people need to see the story of what's going on here. New businesses, new energy. I mean, when you drive downtown and you see shops and you see the vision for a manufacturing center and the partnership with Marshall University, I think that's a story that is probably not well understood. Certainly I didn't know about it. And part of my hope is to tell that story when I go back to Silicon Valley. Because here's what I believe. We don't have a person in this country to waste. China is spending $150 billion on artificial intelligence. They've got 1.2 billion people. That's the competition. We've got 300 million people. Let me tell you, we're not going to be able to build an economy for the future just based in Silicon Valley or just based in Boston or New York. We need every single American to be part of building this country's future. And we know that places like Huntington have an extraordinary workforce, extraordinary work ethic. How do we know that? Because you built, through the coal industry and others, you built America's economy in many ways. So we know that people here are capable of extraordinary things. And you have all the assets. You've got a great university, you've got collaboration, you've got, the mayor told me you were voted, or you won the competition as the #1 city with these grants for revitalization. So what my hope is that we can see the partnership and the opportunities, that we can see that, look, here the cost of living is not as high as some of other areas. You can actually now work in your community. You don't have to leave. People say, well, why can't people just leave, right? I mean, this was why can't they just move to some other place? I asked people in my district, I said, you want to leave? Not many hands go up, right? So most people want to live where they grew up. They want to live with their families. They want to live in the towns where they made a contribution. And I think that our new future, our technology future, will enable that. Because now you can work for almost any company in the world being in Huntington. If you have the infrastructure, if you have the broadband, if you have the education, you don't have to leave. You can actually build that economy and stay in the communities you grew up in. And I think that is the kind of partnership that is going to enable opportunity here. But one other point, it's actually in the interest of companies in my district to partner because they need the talent. They need more people to hire. And so they need to, I think, expand their imagination and partner with places like Huntington to build their own workforce.